Where oversight is weak, corruption flourishes. Where representation is diminished, public trust declines. And I must say that public trust is declining very fast as we speak.
Constructive criticism is critical to good lawmaking, and this House is open to input from the public.
The distance between Parliament and the people should never again be measured in walls or gates, but only in the willingness of citizens to walk through those doors and join us in crafting legislations for the survival of our nation.
Would like to appreciate you, Mr. Clement Nwankwo, but would like to also plead with other speakers. They'll be giving the... between Parliament and people. And may every some parliamentarian moment when Parliament steps beyond its Nigeria, the People's House, the National Assembly of the Federal Republic of openness depends public trust. This legislature that remains responsive. Welcome remarks. Professor Julius Ihonweres. Prof, the podium is yours. Hey.
Nigeria's democratic reform or future will depend in no small measure on the effectiveness of the National Assembly in carrying out its responsibilities, as I have indicated. Where oversight is weak, corruption flourishes. Where representation is diminished, public trust declines. And I must say that public trust is declining very fast as we speak. But when the legislature performs its constitutional functions with courage, independence, and integrity, democracy is strengthened and citizens' confidence in government grows.
Before you comment on social media, take time to go through what we have actually done. Our job here is to do and ensure that we make laws that will last for generations. We are not making laws for ourselves. We are making laws for the protection of Nigeria's future and for generations unborn. So I want to encourage all of us that democracy flourishes when citizens remain active participants in the work of the Parliament. The distance between Parliament and the people should never again be measured in walls or gates, but only in the willingness of citizens to walk through those doors and join us in crafting legislations for the survival of our nation.
And this is why the work of the National Assembly matters so much. Every debate, every public hearing, every act of oversight, every effort to ensure lawmaking is made more inclusive and transparent contributes to the democratic compact between your citizens and the state. As Nigeria looks forward to the general elections in 2027, this compact becomes ever more important. Elections are the cornerstone of democratic life. They are the milestones in your democratic journey, indeed in any country's democratic journey. And they are the means through which citizens express their will, renew or not mandates, hold leaders accountable, and shape the future direction of their country.
Nigerians must find their own way to stop lagging behind in international rankings of women's representation. Nigerians' vocation is to lead, to show the example, not to lag behind. Millions of Nigerian women, but also men, are waiting for this, and I'm sure that rather sooner than later, the National Assembly and state houses will deliver.
An open week must therefore be more than the ceremonial opening of the gates of Parliament. It should be an invitation to scrutiny, dialogue, and partnership. Citizens should be able to follow how laws are made, understand how public resources are appropriated, and see how legislative oversight protects the national interest. Equally, the legislature must continue to hear from young Nigerians, hear from the women, hear from persons with disabilities, civil society, the private sector, professional bodies.
Let me be candid and account for more than our successes. Many of the bills introduced in the House do not advance more than swiftly through their readings. Too often, the first legislative instinct is to establish yet another agency by statute. When sound lawmaking demands that we strengthen the mandate of the institutions we already have and reduce the cost of governance, we have noted this and are correcting it. Constructive criticism is critical to good lawmaking, and this House is open to input from the public.